spice, and everything nice.
Hey, what's up you guys? Michelle here and welcome back to my channel and to day 25 of quarantine with coronavirus. Well, I am here to inform you with good news. Just to start off this video, today is day 25. The last time that I spoke to you guys was 4th of July weekend, and fortunately I got back a negative COVID test. Finally, after 25 days in self-quarantine, I am negative of COVID-19. So I am planning on taking a second test because it is recommended to take another test to get 2 negatives. So the plan is to go and get a right away test so I can go back to my regular life. So the last time I talked to you guys, it was 4th of July weekend. I was still in self-quarantine after getting my first positive test, and I just want to answer a few questions that a lot of you guys had. So a lot of you guys asked in my house if everyone else was negative or positive. My mom tested when she tested the first time with me and her test came out negative. Everyone else in the house hadn't tested yet, and that week I remember I was trying to go to drive-ins to go to different tests to get them right away, but everything was just way too packed. Everything here in Miami has been literally a mess. It's been a mess. People are not taking responsibility and people are just not caring, and now that things are getting a little worse, like we're going backwards, now everyone wants to take tests, so the lines to go without appointment is just crazy, and the wait times are even longer, which I think is why my self-quarantine has been for so long, mostly because of waiting for test results. For example, I got a negative test result back after 8 days. So you mean to tell me that I was basically in self-quarantine? I mean, obviously for safety reasons, but you know what I mean? Like, I could have known 2 days. There's people who work, there's people who can't work until they get their test results back and are in dire need of getting money, you know what I mean? So that's just what's been going on lately over here. Everything is crazy. So yeah, so last time was 4th of July. I hadn't really done much, you guys. I'm sorry for the lack of videos. I just haven't really been motivated to make videos because I'm just so used to eating my what I eat in a day and this and that, and I spoke out on my keto Instagram about how COVID and this whole self-quarantine has affected not only my eating habits but my mental health. I mean, it's been really hard, especially from someone like me that I like feed off of, you know, human interaction and human touch. Like, I'm a very needy person. I'm always constantly needing to touch someone or like hug someone or lean my head against someone, like around my friends, like my parents, my family. Like, that's just me. So it's been really, really hard on me. And also, like I told you guys on my last video, I've been having, or the one before, I don't even remember, but that I have more than often, did I say that right? I don't know, whatever, depressive episodes. So it's been pretty tough, and also my body as well. Oh, also today is day 25 and I haven't had any sort of taste or smell. I mean, I have maybe like 1%, still that 2% that I told you guys in my last video. If I smell something really close, I'll get like the slightest bit of it, but nothing on taste just yet. I'm hoping it'll just pop up out of nowhere. I spoke to you guys on Instagram and some people said it came back one day to the next. Some people said it came gradually. I don't know. At this point, I'm just thankful that I have a negative test and I can go back and see my friends and just be able to leave the house. Even though there's not really much to do, I feel like there's gonna be another stay-at-home order here in Miami because things are just going backwards. Like, I get out of quarantine, like everything is like back to lockdown, but again, I'm very thankful that I'm healthy and that I'm doing okay. But yeah, so I want to talk about my weight a little bit, how my weight has fluctuated during these 25 days of quarantine. I know everyone at first always says, oh, it must be so easy when you have no taste or smell, you could just eat healthy, right? Like, that was my mentality at first. I told you guys through my Instagram that I lost 10 pounds in the first week that I had COVID because I lost my appetite. That's one of the symptoms, is loss of appetite, but I'm convinced that you lose your appetite because you can't taste anything and you just get angry. Oh my god, I need some water. So that's what I'm like convinced about. But yeah, so I lost my appetite, so I was like, oh shit, like I'm losing weight, whatever, fire. Then it came to the point where like I was just so desperate and it was getting really frustrating and getting to my head that everything that I would eat, I wouldn't taste. Like, it's a really scary feeling. It's a super, super scary feeling. It's just weird. It's all around weird, and I don't know if this is gonna make sense to you guys. I'm sure people who have had it or have it can understand me. It's become more of a texture thing. It's become more of like what feels like is satisfying me the most, like feels again, fills up my mouth. Like carby foods for me were just satisfying to eat because it would make me feel satisfied. Keto foods aren't as like heavy as carbs, so like you don't get full I don't know how to, oh my god, I really hope I'm making sense, but keto food is mostly good. Like, it doesn't feel good, but it tastes good. Carby foods I couldn't taste, but like it felt good to eat, so I just went on this binging rage and I was just eating like shit, and it was ridiculous because I couldn't taste it. I was doing that and I was like, girl, like, why are we doing this to ourselves? Like, we're binging and gaining all this weight for nothing because I can't taste it. But my mentality has been so all over the place throughout all of this that I'm like, I don't care, 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 I don't care. And I was just eating like crap. Today has been 4 days since I've been back on keto. I can't even tell you guys the last time that I've been 4 days straight on keto for this past month, maybe 2 months. It's been really tough on me and really tough on my diet, this whole COVID thing. It's really put me back. But I mean, we're human, we're meant to make mistakes, and this is a really, really tough time for me. I mean, getting this worldwide virus and being in the state that has it the most, and me having it and me living with other people and can also affect them, it's tough. It's tough on your head, it's tough on your mentality. Yeah, it just hasn't been the best. The experience was very, how can I say, you need a lot of patience, and what would help me is just telling myself that it's temporary, this isn't permanent, eventually it'll go away, eventually I'll feel better. But it was tough. I'm so happy that I got the negative test back. I honestly thought I was gonna come out positive because I was just so negative about it. I was like losing hope. So when I woke up and I saw it, I was like, oh my god, thank god. I still have to take a second test, but nonetheless, there's no reason why it shouldn't be negative. But yeah, so I'm sorry for the lack of videos. I just have motivation has just gone throughout the door, and even with the new camera, but my mentality hasn't been all there, and I haven't been able to film recipe videos because I can't taste anything. But hopefully now that I am back to normal, I can go back to seeing my friends and doing vlogs with my friends again before anyone comes at me. Yes, I am gonna go see my friends. Yes, I'm gonna go out to sit and eat because I have done everything responsible. I am going to take care of myself, and I'm going to make sure that I take care and I have consideration for people around me, which is why even like people still wanted to hang out with me and be like, no, it's okay. Like, I take this very seriously, and I'm going to keep on taking it seriously, but I feel like I can still go out to eat because I've done my part in taking care of myself and making sure that people around me are taken care of. It's not like I'm going out. It's like I've heard of people still going out after they've tested positive because they just can't stay home. Like, bitch, I've been in quarantine for over 25 days. Please leave that. You know what I mean? So like, I've done my part, and I'm gonna make sure to take care of myself and everyone around me. So before you come at me and you guys see my vlogs and see my friends, and you guys come at me, just know I'm taking care of myself and I'm doing the precautions that I should. Oh my goodness. I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't. Also, another announcement, I guess. Well, actually, no. Let me keep on talking about COVID, then we'll get to that. So all in all, I feel like I'm writing an essay. So my symptoms mostly have been loss of smell and taste. Towards the beginning, I did have maybe like 3 days of flu symptoms, but I started taking flu medications and it went away pretty quick. For the most part, the entire month I had migraines, a crap ton of fatigue. All I wanted to do was sleep and just lay in bed. The fatigue was insane. And as of recently, maybe since last week, at nighttime is when I would feel the symptoms like worse. Like I would get really bad migraines and like a little itchy throat. But that's about it on me. Also, good news as well, everyone in the house tested with me last week. We tested 8 days ago on my second test, and so far my dad has tested back negative, I have tested back negative. Now we're just waiting on my mom and my brother. So I'm very thankful. I am very blessed that we've been able to keep it pretty chill here in the house and just clean and make sure everything is fine and keep our distance, even though it's been hard. The first thing my mom did when I told her that I had a negative test was give me a hug. Like, how I missed her hugs and her touch so bad, like a mother's touch, like, because she's just been there for me throughout this entire thing because she's furloughed and also she's been working at home. My mom does work for the news, for a news station here in Miami. She's a news producer, and she's been doing the news at home. So it means it's been pretty cool. So she's been working from home, so she's been able to be by my side. So she's just been like every day, like mind you, my mom and I have a really, really good relationship, but we've even gotten closer because she's just been there for me the entire time. And I've been so grateful for her, and the fact that I wasn't able to like constantly hug her was really, really hard. So the first thing we did was literally cry and give each other a hug and just like stay there for a little bit, even though we don't know if her test is negative or not. But like, she's been super, like, she's fine, you know, a hug is a hug and we needed it. But yeah, those were my symptoms. And really, you guys, I wish I can say what helps. What I really did was just take vitamin C every single day, vitamin C tablets, and I would also take immunity shots every single day, maybe twice a day. Of my brother would buy us little immunity shots that you get at the grocery store, but then I would make natural ones of just ginger and a few juiced lemons, which is super strong, but it's so good for you. That's really what I've done. I know you guys have told me a whole bunch of other things to do, but I never really got to them, and my depressive episodes just made me not want to do anything, to be completely honest. Like I said before, I still have no smell or taste. Hopefully it comes back little by little, but you know, it's baby steps. I have to be grateful that I'm here, that I'm healthy, and my family is healthy. So that's on COVID. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was I have decided to make an OnlyFans. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I made an OnlyFans account. So before we get to that, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. And even if you don't have nothing nice to say, I really don't give a flying fuck. Like I said before, you come at negativity in my comments, you're getting blocked. You'll never be able to say anything again. And if you want to, you're gonna have to go through the whole shit of making a fake account and telling me something. And even then, I don't care. I've always wanted to make an OnlyFans account. I support it 1000%, and I feel like it's a cool way for people to get to know a different side of you. I've always loved themed pictures and outfits and like getting ready and all that stuff, so I decided to make an OnlyFans. For the most part, I am pretty insecure about my body, but then I do have my days where I'm really confident, and obviously like I know my good poses and all that. So for the most part, I'm pretty confident in my body. I feel like we're not gonna look like this forever, and just, you know, take advantage and make your coin and just have some fun with it. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not hurting anyone. It's my body. It's my fucking choice. If you guys want to support me, I'll leave the link down below. It's exclusive photos and videos that you will not find anywhere else. They're really hot. They're really cool. If you guys want to get to know that side of me, if you don't, that's fine. Just keep it going. I'm really excited about that. It's been so much fun. That's what's been keeping me entertained at home, has been the OnlyFans. So I've also gotten DMs because I've announced it here and there. Mostly on Twitter is where I talk about it. Not so much on I mentioned it on my KETO Instagram once, and I got a few subscribers, and a whole bunch of you guys also want to start an OnlyFans too. So if you guys also want to start, I'll leave my link down below to sign up. I think it's an awesome way to make money. I think it's pretty cool, and it also makes you feel really confident. Like, it makes you feel like this empowerment, and I feel like if you want to do it, I definitely feel like you should, and do it for you because you want to. Again, it's your body and you decide what to do with it, and how, and like if you want to fucking flaunt it, like that's what God gave you, bitch. Flaunt that shit. If you guys have any questions about it, if you guys want to get to know more about it, let me know. Leave it in the comments down below. Also, let me know if you guys want me to make videos about OnlyFans, about how much I'm making and tips and tricks and like what I'm doing and all that. I don't know if you guys are interested in those types of videos. I know most of you guys are here for like lifestyle weight loss stuff, but that's like a completely different side of me. Like, you know, it's like my fun side, you know? So yeah, so let me know if you guys are interested in that. And I don't really know what else to talk about. I've been talking about for 15 minutes, but oh, look, you guys, this is one of the sweaters that I made with my tie-dye during quarantine. How is everyone else doing? How is everyone feeling? I know it's a lot. I know there's a lot going on, and I just also want to say thank you to everyone who's reached out, everyone who's made sure that my mental health is okay, sending me beautiful messages, and just like keeping my hopes up. You guys have absolutely no idea what that does to me and how much it's made me feel so much better. You have no idea. You have no idea. Yeah, I think that's it for today's video. I just wanted to update you guys on that. And yeah, last thing I want to say is just make sure to take care of yourself, have consideration for others. Please do not be selfish. If you test positive, it's not an STD. Like, you have to tell people around you, because you don't know who they're around, you don't know who can catch it, whose family members can catch it. And even if you have an STD, you should still tell your partners anyway. So you know what, never mind, fuck that. Just tell people. You have to tell people. Please do not be selfish during times like this. If you want things to go back to normal, we have to do things right. Wear your mask. Wear your fucking mask, please. I've never really been a huge germaphobe, but let me tell you, now I am. Like, you can get this again. This virus is new. You don't know much about it. You can get it again. So I'm gonna be very your distance from me. And also, if you have recovered from COVID, I also read up, give plasma, give blood, that there's been a shortage everywhere and you could potentially save a life. So that's definitely been in the plans for me as well. Take something good out of it, you know what I mean? Take something good from having COVID, go ahead and save someone else's life. So yeah, you guys, just take care of yourself, take care of others, so we can go back to normal life. Make sure to follow me on all my social medias. I'm on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and now OnlyFans. So yay! I'm also going to make a separate Amazon favorites list of all the things that I've gotten for my OnlyFans, as far as like lingerie and sets and like belt harnesses, which are absolutely beautiful and super affordable if you guys want to start and you guys are trying to look for outfits and a little bit of inspo. I'm gonna also leave it down below as well on my Amazon favorites. You guys already know. I think that's it. I will keep you guys posted. I love you so much. Stay safe, and I will see you guys on my next one.